guys, so today it's kind of a rainy day out. It's actually not raining right now, but it's supposed to rain in a little while. So we got some work that's getting done. The other crew's out doing some work that we got to get done before the rain. I'm picking up our backhoe today in the Landau. You can see behind me. I got the Landau out, so I'm going to go into this development back here. I got to walk in because I can't get the Landau into this development. I got to walk in, get the backhoe, and ride it out here to the road and load it up. Let's go. So this is our Landau. I think it's a 48-foot deck. It's got the tail here that opens up. It's not a sliding axle. So here's where we're heading. Got this development back here. Big townhome development. So I gotta walk. Of course, it's all the way on the other side of the development, but no big deal. We'll go over there and get it. And we're here. So guys, on rainy days, this is the kind of stuff we do. We try and get machines moved, get screenings delivered or tanks delivered. Try and get as much of the stuff out as we can. That way when it clears up, we can work, we'll be able to get jobs done quicker. Because all the tedious work, time-consuming work will be already done. Moving machines and screenings and all that, like I just said. So that's what we try to do on rainy days. Now sometimes, like today, there are jobs that just have to get done regardless. We can work in the mud, but we try not to, because then it just creates more work for ourselves. We got to clean up and wait for it to dry out and then rake it and all that stuff. It's just easier once it dries up a little bit. So get the work done today, get stuff moved around, and get back at it tomorrow. Hopefully, if it doesn't rain. There's a chance for rain tonight, showers tomorrow, so we'll see. But we'll get it done. So there we go. Right where we need to be. So this trailer is driven by the hydraulics of the PTO of the truck. So now I gotta go turn the PTO on. So this trailer was actually kind of restored a while back, and when they put these diagrams on here, it doesn't match the handles, so you got to kind of know what you're doing. So first one you got to do is you got to take the tail up. You just hold the one lever here. And you see under the tail there's a lock there on the cylinders. You got to unlock that before you can open the ramp and put the tail down. So to unlock that, you just do this and it's unlocked. Now next lever is this one that puts the ramp out. Then you just go back to the other lever, put the tail all the way down. And there you go. Now we're ready to load the backhoe. Alright, so put it in first gear and forward and drive it up. Get it as centered as you can on the trailer. Best thing to do is look out the little windows. And that should be good enough forward. front bucket down, put it in neutral, and now what we got to do, man, this window is dirty. So what we got to do is now we got to put this rear bucket down on the trailer, because when the bucket's stored on the backhoe in the stow position, it's too high for the road to travel. Be taking down power lines, tree branches, that stuff. So what you got to do is you got to set the bucket down on the trailer, and that'll get you down below legal height. So let's set it down. Unlock. And there you go. That's how easy that is. Just set it down, and that's legal height. It's actually pretty well below legal height right now. We're probably only around 13 foot. It's actually probably a little less than that. I think last time I measured it, it was like 12.8 on this trailer. But I just call it 13 to be safe. Legal height is 13.6, so we should be good. Now we'll shut her down and chain it down. So guys, to stow the ramp, you just do the opposite of what we did. So first things first, we'll go all the way up with the ramp, well, the tail, it's up, fold the ramp under, try not to bang it too hard, perfect. And then we got to lock that lock. And the way to know if the lock locked is when you put the ramp down. It stopped, and it won't go down anymore. So that's how you know the lock is locked. All right, so now let's chain this down. showed you the view out the back window of me tying this machine down. I know it's not a very good shot, but when you're working right along the edge of the road here, you can see the white line, you see the traffic there coming at me. When you're working in that little space there, you just want to get it chained up, tied down, and get out of there, because it's just bad news being on the side of the road like that. All it takes is one little distraction, the car drifts over a little bit, and that's it. So I just wanted to get it tied down and get out of here. When we get to where I'm unloading it, I'll explain a little better on the tie downs of this, how I do it on this trailer with this machine. There's so many different ways to tie stuff down, so this way works for me. It might not work for somebody else, but this is how I do it on this trailer. So yeah, we'll get moving here and get on to the next job. Hey guys, all right, here on the job site, dropping this backhoe off for tomorrow. So I said I'd go over how I chain this down, this machine on this trailer specifically. So first thing, right up front, so we got the strap going over the bucket here to hold it down. You know, that's standard. Obviously, don't want the bucket to fly away. Not that it's flying anywhere. So on the machine itself, what I got is there's 4 points tying the machine down. 2 in the front, see the one on the other side there. And they just go up to the tie down eyelets there, come down to the trailer here, binder in the middle. It's the same on both sides, so that's standard, pretty standard. On the back here, this is how I tie this one down. This is the easiest way, one chain. So what I do is stretch the chain across the bed, go down through the D-ring, up through the eyelet of the machine and back down. Then you tighten between the chain on the bed and the chain coming through the eyelet. And that actually works out pretty well on this machine with this trailer, because this trailer, all it has is 30 and 40 foot chains. So it's kind of, well, 30 and 40, sorry, 15 and 20 foot chains. So it's kind of a pain to be having that much chain dangling around. So I found it's just easier to use one chain on this and 2 binders, and the middle of the chain here you see is loose. You're actually not even using that part of the chain. If you cut this chain right in the middle, it wouldn't make a difference on the tie down. So that's how this works and makes this legal. Because now if I was using this chain and using both the whole chain to hold the whole back end of this machine down in some way or another, if I connected the chain and tied it with one binder, that wouldn't be so legal. I mean, I've never done the math weight wise to see if everything was proper, but it wouldn't be legal because you technically need 4 separate point tie down. But with this being like this, see how it's, like I said, how it's got the slack in the middle. You're actually, this center part of the chain you're not even using. So that's why this is okay to do it this way. You know, you get some people that'll say no, it's not, but you know, that's the way I do it. And so far when I go through DOT stops hauling this thing, they don't say anything. So, and then on the back here, you got to tie down this rear bucket. So just simple, one chain up and over it with a binder. So that's how you tie this thing down. Pretty simple. Looks like that tire needs a little bit of air now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, simple tie down. We really don't use this machine. It actually did get used a lot this summer because we had 2 crews going. But normally this machine really doesn't get used too much. We actually use it more for moving snow than anything. But this summer we had a couple bigger jobs going on, so it ended up actually going out and getting used pretty good. So now we'll unload it and get to work. So again, here we go. Put the tail up. It's up all the way. Unlock. Open the other ramp. Open, not close. That helps. Then put it down. This trailer is actually very easy to use. It's actually a very heavy trailer. Not heavy weight wise, but it can hold a lot of weight. I believe trailer can hold. GVW of this trailer loaded is 84,920 pounds. Now this trailer will say 20,000 pounds, so this trailer could hold on it 64,000 pounds. Now obviously that's not legal. Maximum you can do on the whole combination, including the tractor, is 80,000 pounds. Now this, I've never taken this one over a scale with the backhoe or anything on it, but with this backhoe, this thing's, you know, it's way under 80,000. I've had more on it than this. I've actually had a loaded bobtail on this truck at one point, but well, on this trailer. But yeah, it's an easy way to move this machine. The only thing that doesn't work with using this every day, job to job, is can't move screenings. So that's where the dump truck and the tag along comes in handy. But seeing as that's out for today, being used on another job, this is what we got.